Welcome to the Yaris race, starting in P3, 400 brake horsepower, 1160 weight minimum. So GK on pole, is away quickly. Him and Tricky pretty much spent most of the race out the front there. Scotty 22 sideways through the corner. These things like to step out at the back. Mitch in the matching car. Stealth started back in the grid, 8th. He's got Kim, Hammer, D-Mock and Gropes joined us, US driver. Came in pretty late, so I'm not too sure that he had the right car. Mad Max gone around. So he had the right car, but not the tune sorted. And you can see he's on sports softs, as we all are. So Mad Max got some damage early. He's going to have to carry that through the race. So Wilco here in P4. Scotty 22 up against the wall. Mitch goes by. Max caught up to the back of Gropes here. Look at GK, he's off. So GK is actually a Frenchman, living in Japan as I understand it. Picked up one of those dreaded wall penalties. Mitch just gets into the back of me there. He puts himself in the wall. He's picked up some damage. Wilco also with from front end damage here as well. Two tired cars running together, Stealth, followed by Kim, D-Mock Hammer, Mad Maxwell and Grape still a fair way off the pack here. So this is a 40-minute race. The following race is at Goodwood, which was reverse grid. So high 38 there by GK. Look at the gap here. So Mitch got through. I mean, he served the penalty. Looks like Stealth's got up on Scotty. Kim's now got some damage here as well. D-Mark unfortunately had a shock of a day with connection issues. So out very early in the race. So I actually ran fuel map 3 all through this race just to make sure I could minimise my stops. So Grapes has hit the wall big time somewhere. His motor's not functioning too well. So he's going to have to visit the pits. GK's opened up a nice gap here, bigger than before. And Mitch now with some damage here as well. Wilco. So I'm back in fifth. We'll go in car for mine. So 40-minute time race, hadn't mentioned that before. Wilco's signalling for me to go by. Not an ideal spot to do it. If I didn't do it, I got stealth breathing all over the back of my car. He's come along with me for the ride. Hammer likewise. So unfortunately for Wilco, he's let 3 through there, the price of 1. Scotty 22 gets by Wilco there. This corner definitely a 1 car wide corner only. But Scotty gaining ground here. Just feathering the throttle off there. Kim and Mad Max locked in their own race here. Grapes is back in. He was very good though, getting out of the way, letting faster guys through. Got a gaggle here. So fastest lap belongs to GK, 38.384. And there's the gap, back to Tricky in second. Tricky circulating in the 140s. Mitch used up a fair bit of fuel here. Same for Stealth. Mine not too bad. Hammer sitting in here on the toe. He sat there for quite a few laps. Scotty 22 low on fuel. Wilco's doing good on fuel. Max not so good on the fuel. Grapes had been into the pit. So he's fixed some damage and fueled up at the same time. So he's got P9 coming up to lap him here as well. So we'll jump forward some laps here. We're leaving at lap 7. Rejoining at lap 16, Night Has Fallen. GK still out the front with Tricky in 2. Mitch in 3. Looks like he'll be into the pits here. Stealth will follow him in as well. Hammer's good though, he'll continue on. So I got some front end damage, tyres getting a bit low, but I want to stay out to maximise my fuel. Likewise for Wilco. So Mitch will be first one out. So Mitch rejoins in 6. Mitch was actually probably the fastest in all the practices, probably just didn't qualify as well as he would have liked. Stealth out in 7th. Max pitted the lap before. So Scotty 22 is on the mediums, different strategy. Good on Grapes for hanging in there. He was going down a few laps, but he's put in the hard yards. GK's looked after his tyres pretty well for a tank load of fuel, which he needs more of. So his nearest competitor is Tricky. So Hammer's currently in 3rd. Find myself in 4th. I'm in for the pits this time for a drink. So I'll lose a couple of spots here. So GK into the pits. Tricky continues on. But most likely have to stop before the end of the race. So GK comes back out in 2. Myself and Hammer into the pits. So Mitch just gets by Hammer as Hammer goes out. See me just pop out there behind Mad Maxwell, just in front of Kim and Grapes. On board with Hammer as he tries to chase down Mitch here. Tricky's just gone into the pits. Mitch maybe just pulling away a little bit here. No lift there. Check the lap times here. Oh, this is an outlap, so it's probably not truly representative. The 140, Mitch about the same, 0.3 in it. This final stint took my fuel mapping off. So hopefully we can do some better times. So Scotty 22 is just on the quickest lap of 37.49. But he admitted a bit later that he was doing a bit of wall riding to get that time. Car doesn't look too battered for it. Grapes into the pits for the final time. GK really likes throwing the car around, as you can see. So make sure you check out the race at Goodwood. It'll be up in a couple of days. Similar format, reverse grid though, 40 minutes. A bit of a gap between Hammer and the Stealth, and likewise to Wilco, then the Self. There's Scotty's wall riding. to another fastest lap, 37.2. So Grapes has parked it, letting the field go through. Pops out now. I might find Scotty 22, see how he does it. I may have just missed it. So GK is operating in the 38s, tricky, the 40 that time. Mitch is down to the 41s. So Mitch and Hammer doing about the same time. Stealth this time around is going to be 42. Wilco 30, call it a 40. He's got the pace on him here. 41 by me. .44 for Kim. Mad Maxwell, 2-minute job. He must have had a problem. Scotty a 45. GK starts lap 24. This could be the last one looking at his fuel load. So Mitch crosses the line in 3, Hammer for 4. Wilco caught up to Stealth, got the P5 position. Stealth in fuel management mode, 6th. 7 for me, had too much fuel on board. So Grapes is going to finish in 11. Oh, Kim's got it all wrong. He's going to cough it up to Mad Maxwell. He gets 8. Kim's just going to beat Scott, the fast finishing Scotty 22 home, I think. 9 and 10. And of course, Grapes, final car home. Thanks for watching. See you next time.